By no means, guys, am I any good at Baldur's Gate. I've never played the game before. This is my first ever time. I've been learning as I went with this video, so I'm really sorry. The gameplay won't be great whatsoever, but you will be able to see the performance. This is low. We're going to then go to medium, then we're going to go high, then high DLSS, then ultra with DLSS. So you're going to get a bit of everything. So this is low, as you can see. We're getting very, very high frame rates. We're getting around 140, 130 FPS. This is without DLSS. Now we're going to go to medium, and medium looks far better. The graphics look pretty good. I'd be pretty happy with this. It's not my type of game whatsoever, but it performs pretty well, and I was pretty happy with the performance of the laptop. Medium in the cutscenes and in gameplay looked pretty good to me. But yeah, it's running really, really well. The CPU is staying around the 80s, which is a solid amount considering that we're getting such high FPS that would heat up usually. So I'm pretty happy with that. The GPU, we're getting around 60s, 70s, so I'm pretty happy with that as well. I had no idea what I was doing here with this dice. I just threw it and hoped for the best, and apparently I got success. So happy days. But yeah, like medium, it's running pretty well. Like I'm quite pleased with this. I can imagine if you're a player of this game, like you'd be pretty happy with this. I'm not sure if it's the type of game that you really care about the high FPS or not, but I have heard a lot of people wanting me to test this game, so I decided to go for it. This is now high, by the way, and then we're going to do high with DLSS, then ultra with DLSS. The high also ran pretty good. I also told this girl to absolutely fuck off. Like, I was just not interested in her whatsoever. I didn't trust her. She just gave off a bad vibe to me, and so I just told her to piss off. I said, no, you're on your own, sorry, but yeah, this is high. In cutscenes, at least, we're getting around 100 FPS, and throughout the rest of the game, we were getting around 100 FPS. And then high with DLSS was quite good as well. As you can see now, we're still getting around 144 frames, 120, 130. So it's running pretty well. CPU's actually cooled down a little bit apparently. It's getting into the 70s now, so it's definitely running a little bit better now that the game's been up for a little while and the RAM is able to actually do some work. So runs pretty well. This is one of the biggest games of the year. It's nice to see that it's actually like performed pretty well on the laptop. Yeah, it's a pretty good game. I'm pretty pleased with it. I would like to see what they do with like the game in the future, what type of other DLCs and stuff they're coming out with. But yeah, it's running really, really well. I'm not gonna lie, guys, I don't really know much about this game, so leave in the comments, guys, what you think about this game, if you're into this game or what, or should I stream it or have a look at it? Maybe I should. I did really bad here. We're going to get into a bit of action in a second. I'm not gonna lie, guys, I was just pressing every button possible, hoping for the best. As you can see, this is ultra now, getting around 90 FPS. Ran alright. Was not really knowing what to expect, to be honest. Like, it's not the most like intensive looking game. Like, it looks great, but it's like a top down type of game, so I wasn't really sure what to expect, but definitely playable. Very, very playable on the laptop. So apparently you're meant to press these buttons here, and then sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. I presume you get like one turn per go or something, because I'm really early on. But yeah, I was kind of guessing. I didn't really know what I was doing. I should have asked someone beforehand, how do I do this? As you can see, I was kind of just guessing. But this is ultra, and it's running really, really well. We're getting around 90 FPS, so I'm pretty pleased with that. Yeah, no, it looks pretty good. Like, I could imagine if you're a Baldur's Gate fan, you'd be pretty happy with this. Definitely would recommend this laptop to anyone who's interested in playing this game. It's pretty good. This is now ultra with DLSS on, I believe, quality. And as you can see, we're getting pretty high FPS now, into the 90s, nearly close to the hundreds. To be honest, I think you could just put this game on ultra and forget DLSS like completely. It runs absolutely perfect. Guys, if there is any other games you want me to test out, please actually do leave in the comments, because I do like test like loads of games. I've tested like 35 games at this point, so leave in the comments whatever you want. And guys, I'll see you in the next one. Have an amazing day. Bye bye.